Hello, everyone. We are back, and this time we're back with Mr. Ivor Gracias. He is a short film producer and casting director. He's casted actors in television commercials, Bollywood feature films, Netflix, and music videos. Interesting. All right. Ivor has also acted in a number of television commercials and short films. Many of his films have won awards globally and have been featured in film festivals worldwide. And so his talk title for today, in terms of what he's going to be exploring with all of us, is Creative Inspiration from a Multicultural Environment. All right. So, guys, say hello to Ivor. Hi, Ivor.
Hey, how are you, Tanviya?
Good.
Yeah, this is a really great initiative actually you have over here, and thank you so much for getting me on board. And thanks to
Thank you.
Boryana as well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you take the stage so they
All right.
see
Okay.
say you completely. All right.
Okay.
One
Thank
second.
you. All right. So welcome everybody to another session that's me now for the Future Film Virtual Conference. And really thanks to Tanviya and Boryana and Nasser for putting me up to this and inviting me for this brilliant initiative. So my topic today is more of speaking. I'm touching topics mainly about creative inspiration from a multicultural environment. So first of all, I'm going to start off with who I am and how I came into uh, this passionate thing called filmmaking. So about 6 7 years ago, I was not into this field at all, and um, someone invited me. One of my friends invited me for a 48-hour film competition, which is like more like a 48-hour format where you have to actually shoot and edit and submit the film in 48 hours. So I thought, yeah, why not? Let's go and try it out. And of course, again, it was a mixed bag of nationalities. Like the director was Ukrainian from Canada, and we had people from Denmark, from India, from Pakistan, different nationals on the film. And what was interesting to see was everybody was just so mixed up, and they wanted to like maintain or achieve a goal, a target in whatever the director had a vision. So I was watching all these things, and once we finished shooting, I noticed that there was an invitation for the screening of what we had done, what we had executed. So I actually went and I attended that screening, and when I saw the end product, that gave me an inspiration, and I was like, wow, this is amazing. I mean, I took more interest into it's something that I liked or something that you like, you go for it. So that's what I did. I started taking more interest. I was more inquisitive, more curious as to why this all was happening and what goes beyond editing, what goes behind the camera, behind the scenes, actors. So I started taking interest in that, and gradually I started doing more festivals and interacting with more directors, more filmmakers, more actors. And before you know it, it's been 6 years now, and I've participated in many film festivals and actually produced about 15 short films, and now I'm on my 16th short film, which I'm actually going to be shooting tomorrow. It's a 3 day schedule. But the whole interesting thing is when you mix with different nationalities, especially I'm living in Abu Dhabi. I travel to Dubai, and it's such a multicultural atmosphere here. You have different nationalities to talk with. You learn a lot from different nationals. Even on set, when you're on set, you see different nationalities. Arabs, you see Americans, you see English, Africans, but everybody's just interested in what they want to portray or what they want to show, uh, as to what the director wants, or what the producer wants, or where is this film going, where is this concept going. So that got me interested, and I started working my way up and studying as to what I wanted to do in this field. Did I want to act? Did I want to produce? Where did I fit? Well, thankfully now I know I'm more on production ground. I like to produce. I like to manage. Uh, I like to manage a team, and I always believe in the right team. Like you have to know, at least you have to have that inner gut of how to choose the right team. You have to have a clear mindset, uh, positive mind frame. Everybody there has to be in one sync. Everybody has to blend. Everybody has to be happy. Whether the movie is going to be great or whether the movie is going to be half great, you don't know. You can't tell till the end result, till the end edit. But bottom line is, you, as a team, you come together and you make something, and then once you see it, it's like magical. Whatever you create, it's just like, wow. So yeah, that's something that I learned over these years, and I actually got to pick up and learn a lot from this region, from the UAE. I've also got to interact with a lot of Emirati directors, filmmakers, actors, and they have had the chance to also act in Bollywood films. Uh, like one of the films is called Dishum. So there's one famous Emirati actor, his name is Mansoor Al Fili, and I consider him as a mentor for me because whenever I meet him, I learn so much from him. I've even invited him to some of my screenings. So having said that, like I'm going to touch on the next topic is about meeting different filmmakers in my journey, and I have met and worked with directors from the UAE, from the US. Currently, I'm working with someone who's actually from the US, and we're actually going to be shooting tomorrow and 2 days after, and he's another very brilliant. His name is Leo Wong, very talented. I also got to cast him. I was very lucky, very fortunate to cast him in a very important role in Sacred Games 2, which I got to say, I got lucky. Or when they called me, when they approached me to do a casting, um, I, I showed them whoever I thought would fit, and he did, and we actually ended up shooting it and submitting it, and it actually came in the season, and we were just thrilled, and to see that this platform, I believe that the UAE, where I am right now, uh, is a very strong platform where you can do anything. Anything's possible here because you have reach to different nationalities, different cultures. You can learn from different cultures. Um, uh, okay, so I'll tell you another thing. So a lot of Hollywood and Bollywood films, they want to come here and shoot. Why? Because of the locations that this place has. Also, they get to blend with different cultures out here. Like if they want to shoot a typical Indian film, they wouldn't come here. They want to shoot something to show like a skyline, Arabic culture. They will come and film here, or they would use the location that this place has. Um, Plus, they will get to work with crew from different countries, South Africa, be it from Egypt, be it from Jordan, uh, you name it, from Holland. So that's another important aspect of working on different sets with different nationals. You can have a director from India, but you can have a DOP uh, from Spain. You can have an Australian first AD. You can have Indian cast. So it's all just, I mean, I think it's amazing. And most of my films that I have produced or have been part of, or even commercials that I have acted in, I have noticed that, especially here, the environment is mixed. You don't just see like one nationality or one sort of a race. It's all mixed, and it's so beautiful because, I mean, being here all my life, I can tell you that I can know which accent is from which country because I've been here for a while. I have friends over here. I studied abroad. I studied in Cyprus. There also, it was another very cosmopolitan island, mixed culture, mixed nationals. Came here, same thing. So, having said that, it's just nice to see, and you get to learn even dialects. Like, okay, let's just touch on casting now. So, in terms of casting, whenever someone asks me if they're looking for an Emirati non-speaking talent, that doesn't mean that I will only look for an Emirati because there's so many Arabs, Indians, Pakistanis, different nationals, even Europeans who actually look and fit the part. Because the client at the end of the day, they just want to see, does this person fit my vision? It doesn't necessarily have to be that person from that country, because this region has so much to offer, and people are actually so used to the cultures out here. They know how to behave. I mean, in the sense, if someone's casting for Indian song, like I did a music video, I produced a music video some time back, and one of the actors in the reveal shot was a Serbian guy, and he could look Indian, he could look Arab. It's up to your imagination. But if the client's saying I want someone Indian looking, you could get even an Arab. You can never tell. So this region again, because everyone knows a lot about everyone's culture, it's not difficult to play that role or play that part, uh, and and you get to learn a lot, and you get inspired. Even scripts. Like if I have a director who's written, like there was a movie I did with a very nice, very talented director, Sachin Ramdas, and it was called Such Sound of Two. So in Sound of Two, we had nationalities from all over, like all over. We flew the DOP down from Los Angeles, the directors from India, the first AD was from Pakistan, actors were from the UK, uh, you name it. Like we had Arabic cast. It was great. It was great, and then we had even American as well. So on having touched that topic there, the initial script was actually very American. Okay, but when the cast saw the script, they actually changed it and they made it very UK because the cast were all from the UK, so they knew they recommended and they suggested to the director, look, you know what, I think you should look at this in this angle, and he was like, yeah, you're right, absolutely right. Let's just go for that, you know. So that's another thing. You see, uh, I am really passionate about what I do. I'm very passionate about creating films. My dream one day is to produce a feature film, which I hope will happen one day. But I have done quite a bit in terms of short films. Also, I have founded two groups to support other filmmakers from any country, any nationality. Why? Because at the end of the day, what's more important? It's about the story. You want to tell a story. You want to start in a nice way, end in a nice way, and the story that's told can be from anybody, from anywhere. So I started this group called Screen Space, where all filmmakers from anywhere can come there and submit their films on our platform, and other like-minded filmmakers will actually comment and say, wow, that's something really good that you just showed me here. Because then you know that if you feel that you get support from someone, okay, I don't know. So if you feel that you've got support from someone about your film, you will be encouraged. You'll feel like, wow, I can actually share my work here. The same way I created something called Reel to Reel. So Reel to Reel is only a space for actors, because if it's an actor and he thinks he's got what it takes to showcase himself, that's the right platform, because someone else can and say, hey, that's brilliant, or hey, you need to work on your accent, or you need to work um, on your confidence. And that's how I believe that we all should support each other. We should be positive. Um, yeah, it's important. These things are important. Now, I have worked on. I was lucky again to get a chance to work with some talent, really top directors. One of them is Marco Grandia. So Marco Grandia, uh, that guy, he's amazing. I mean, he's worked with a lot of nationalities. I think he's also speaking very soon. I think that's the next one who's going to speak. But really talented director. Flew down over here to shoot Dubai Tourism, a very big Dubai Tourism, which was with Shah Rukh Khan, and I got fortunate enough to act alongside Shah Rukh Khan, and that too not for one but for 2 days, and for me it was surreal. It was like, am I really going to be? Is this a dream, or like, you know? And I was kind of nervous, to be honest, in the beginning. But when I met him, and I met and another important thing is, half of the crew on set, I knew most of them, so I felt so comfortable. I'm like, okay, I know Shah Rukh Khan is there, and I am just praying I can deliver my lines. But at the same time, I'm like, there's so many other people out there who I know and who I'm really comfortable with, because I've met them on other sets, or I've produced something with them. I'm even a talented first AD Barris. I mean, he's done so many. Uh, Sorry, I'm not plugging anyone here, but you know, people do deserve to have these plugs because they're really that good. So I just had to say it. But yeah, so I saw him and I'm like, wow, it's amazing. Um, so when I got to act with him, Marco, the director, was guiding me how to do my shots and how to do it. And he really saw something in what the way I was doing it. And I was like, if the director believes in me, that means I do have a chance. And I finally got through, and I got to act with him. Having to act with him, I have to say he's a fantastic individual, Shahrukh. So very down to earth, and I didn't feel even one bit nervous because he was actually having a normal conversation with me, and I know what he was doing. He was actually trying to make me feel comfortable, because he was like, "Look, if I'm going to be me, he's not going to be able to deliver his lines. So I just talk to the guy, make him feel like we're all the same." And that's the humility that he had, and it helped me to do my lines. And at the end of the day, that's it. The video came out. I was very happy, and I got to be in touch with Marco, and I have big respect for him. And I've seen his work. He just did something recently with Lionel Messi, and that's a fantastic piece of work. So um, there's so many people that I've worked with. Um, and yeah, another really amazing thing that happened was I got the opportunity to be on a commercial featuring Nicole Kidman for Etihad Airways. It was the virtual, the VR 360. Again, another talented couple, director couple, Anthony and Atanasio. Oh my God, amazing vision, amazing direction. A mixed crew again, all mixed. You see someone from South Africa, some from UK, from India, from Bangladesh, from Pakistan. You see, everyone came together to shoot this commercial. And the Arabs and Emiratis, everyone came together as a close unit to make this happen. I mean, it can't get better than this because everyone's happy, everyone's doing what they want. At the end of the day, once the job is done, of course, everyone's going to get uh, paid for their services. But it's not just they're coming there just for the payment. They're also coming there because they're passionate and they like what they're doing. And this is one of the few countries where even um, Indians and Pakistanis can work together. Like I have worked with one of my close friends, Faisal Hashmi, and he's a very talented director, very very talented short filmmaker, blogger, and uh, the last the I worked on a film called Amber with him. Sorry, I'm just looking at my time if I'm not going overboard. All right, so I've done a lot of work with him, and he's also another inspiration for me because sometimes we sit together and I get ideas. Just the fact that we're sitting together and because he's a filmmaker, he knows he writes stories. I'm not a story maker, but when I listen to stories, then I want to work on that project or I want to produce that film because if the script is nice, and I can imagine if I like it, people will like it. It might really look good on screen. So yeah, so I said this is a platform where people from different, even Indian and Pakistanis can work together. It's all about the goal. It's all about what you want. You wanna there's a story written. You like the story. Is there something unique about it? Shoot it. And we've got actually we won quite a few awards from his film, and also I worked on other films. The reason why quite a few of my films have gone through the global uh, fel- fe- uh, film festival circuit and got awards, got selected. But I'm really grateful for that. And it's not just me. It's not because of me. It's because of the team. It's because of everyone, each and every one that contributed their efforts, their time uh, to be there and to believe that we could do this together. And again, everybody from different nationalities, different cultures. Um, Another thing is, yeah, the 48-hour format is a very very good format for bringing different cultures together again because you're making a movie in 48 hours. You don't even know what the genre is or what the script is, and they just throw it on you and say you got to do this, and you don't even know what script, what story you have because you don't know. You might be thinking in your head for an action film or a love song, and all of a sudden you're slapped with a musical or a silent film. What are you going to do? You take a team together, different nationalities, put them together, and you have to make a movie in 48 hours. What are you going to think about? Are you going to think about who you're working with, or are you going to think about let's make a movie? So that's I feel a good format to, and also it's I've done like quite, 5 or 6 of them, so I just like doing it. And besides that, I can speak about so many things, so many topics. Currently, during the pandemic, I know everybody, the world's suffering through a lot of a very very challenging stage phase right now, and everybody has to, like, we're just waiting for this to end. It's not easy, and even right now there are protocols followed. If anyone wants to even go to work or shoot a film, they need to be very safe, wear a mask at all times, be protective. This reminds me of during the lockdown. It was a very challenging time for me and for everyone because you're in a lockdown state. And what can you do? You can watch movies, you can chat on Zoom. So I thought, why don't I direct for the first time. I thought, let me try directing something. I thought of directing a short film on the lockdown because I was stuck in the lockdown. I had this concept of a guy being who's stuck in a room, and wherever he tries to get out, he goes into another zone, you know, another realm. And he always, whenever he opens the door to his house, he's in someone else's house. He's like, "What's happening?" So I had this thing in my head, and and that frustration of being inside closed doors. Although it's good for you, but you still. So I said, let me make a film and show it to the audience, which I did. The movie is called Hinged. Um, you definitely. I hope you guys like it. The complete film, I I shot it on mobile phones. So everyone that was in this film, different nationalities, and they were in different parts, in different homes. I never met anybody, and like there, we had someone from the U.S. We had someone from one of the GCC countries. We had someone who was in Jordan, an actor, good friend, who was stuck in Jordan, and also we had people in Dubai, people in Abu Dhabi. Everyone actually sat and made um, their part. I got to direct them through Zoom, and finally, once they gave me all their footage, I got to once again with my help of Fezu, I got to and Kane as well, who does sound. We got to do the film. We got to make the film, and it's. I mean, I love it. I like it. And what's the beautiful thing about it is I made it at home, my scenes, and my daughter, who's now 12, she got to film me as well as her mom. They filmed my scenes. Like I didn't have a crew. I didn't have anything around me. It was just me, myself, and the scenes. And at the end, when we made it into one piece and we submitted it online, we got some good responses. And you know, anything's possible, and that's how I use the platform. And again, I use that platform again with different nationalities from Germany, from Turkey, from UK, from the UAE, from Pakistan, from Sudan, from the list goes on. And the composer is a guy who was in Paraguay, so he was also overseas. So anything can be made even in an online format because right now everything is online. Online is hot. So yeah, another thing on another interesting thing on this country or a place like this is in Abu Dhabi, especially if anyone tries to get their films made, uh, they do get a rebate of 30% to the executive producers, which is a very uh, interesting uh, sort of it magnetizes them, it attracts them to come and shoot here. So having said that, it's a good platform. That's why a lot of people are actually coming down here to to film. And also in terms of working with different cultures, I got to say, if you sorry, one second. Sorry. All right, so I think I've got about another 7 minutes to go. So I just want to say thank you very much. I will just trying to see if there's any questions. Thank you so much, Lubomir. All right, so back to the. I'll just finish off with the. Just a small thing is that it's about inspiration. If you believe in something, be it acting, be it filmmaking, be it directing, be it any, not even related to film. If you believe in something and you're good at it, and someone tells you how good you are, and it inspires you, go for it. Don't give up. Don't give up on it because you never know what can come out of it. I never knew that I would reach here today in this field, in this aspect, because I never knew that I had this in me. But every time I tried to experiment or research or produce something or act in in a film, try to act. I'm not saying I'm a great actor, but I'm trying to become better. So it's about that inspiration, like what gets you going, what gives you that high that you want to do. So if you're good at writing and people like your writing, continue, because you never know where it can take you, where you could lead. And experiment, always experiment in anything that you put your mind to. So that's I think that's what I have for today. And I think I've got about 6 minutes.
Hi.
So
Hello, Ivor.
thanks. Hi.
No worries. Thank you so much for your lovely, lovely, lovely talk and giving people a broad perspective on all the amazing work you've done. Like, really, congratulations and good luck to all your many future endeavors, because I believe you're going to go far, even further than you already have gone, actually. So, yes.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I just hope that I could share my Instagram handles. If anyone would like to watch any of my films, I would share their links. So do I put it on the comment, or do I just say it out, or?
Yeah, maybe just say it out loud, because all of
Yeah.
this is recorded, so they'll be able to rewatch it. And also, if you have some links to send me, I'll be more than happy to share it on my
I
social media.
will, yes, I will definitely share you the links. Thank you to everyone. Thank you especially to this brilliant initiative, and really means a lot. And I'd really like to talk about this topic. My Instagram handle is IMCDAMACK. So it's IMC Damak. All right. So
See.
thank you so much once again.
Thank
It was
you.
great.
Super. Thank you so much, Ivor.
Thank you.
Take care. Hello, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed Ivor's talk. He's amazing, and he's literally such a great guy. And his work just seems so inspirational. So soon, in about half an hour's time, we have Marco Grandia, who will be joining us. And he's been directing for more than 25 years. And he started with extreme sports like skateboarding and snowboarding. Okay, all right. And now, for the last 15 years, he's worked worldwide with a number of international clients and renowned people, ranging from Shah Rukh Khan. All right. Shah Rukh Khan. Oh, wait, the list doesn't stop there. Cristiano Ronaldo, Gwyneth Paltrow, and Kobe Bryant. Wow. All right. He specializes in post-production heavy commercials, but always aims to keep fun and humanity in the first place. All right. All right, guys. So make sure you don't miss this one, and I shall be back in about half an hour. Ciao.